Hey everyone, Adam Shaw here from Bravura Media Company. Today we've got another vintage map for you guys. It is a map of St. Augustine, Florida that was produced in 1885. It is a bird's eye perspective map in that we get to see the changes in landscape, we get to see building architecture, we get to see ships in the harbor, we get to see piers, we get to see people walking down the streets, we get to see a lot of different perspectives in terms of the historical aspects of St. Augustine, Florida. So let's dive right in and kind of zoom in and examine the various characteristics of this old vintage map. Right away, we can see how beautiful this bird's eye perspective map. We can see piers, we can see ships in the harbor, we can see an old fortress illustrated right here, and we even see numbers labeled throughout this map. And we're actually, let's take a look down here. We can see St. Augustine, Florida labeled 1885 as well. We can see all these different numbers. Let's see how many locations are labeled on this map. About 54, as we can see a lighthouse right there. That looks pretty nice. Another, palm trees right in these areas are also illustrated. I really love these perspective maps, really do. Let's take a look at these numbers. Let's see what 40 is. 40 is right by a pier. So that's a grocery and provisions and fruit store. Right here, it's by the pier, and it's by the ocean front. It's by Marine Street. So that's a grocery store right there. Let's see what 35 is, right across from the grocery store. That's a dry goods and shoes store. Right there. Let's see what 38 is, kind of in that cluster. That's a furniture and picture frame store. Interesting. The details that are in these bird's eye maps, I just saw this out of the corner of my eye. The details are amazing. This guy's fishing off on this pier right here. I mean, I love it. I love the details and the feeling of these maps. I mean, you don't see that in a lot of these bird's eye maps, and it's these little details that really, for me, go a long way, and that's why I appreciate them so much. Here's 31. Let's take a look at what 31 is. That's a hardware store and groceries right here. So, I mean, lots of locations labeled, and, I mean, it's not like every single building looks exactly the same. There are architectural elements drawn throughout this entire map. Here's a steeple. This is a church right here, and you can obviously see, here's a creek that's labeled, the Maria Sanchez Creek. And you can see the farmland, I would say, is kind of off in the distance. So definitely a cool map that we have in our collection. Here's a fort. I'm not sure. Let's look what that fort is. Number 4. Fort Marion. Excellent. Excellent. Numerous locations labeled. So we at Bravura Media actually have this map available for purchase on a poster print that's fully customizable in terms of dimensions and framing. So if you like this vintage map of St. Augustine, Florida, and you'd like to decorate your home with it, definitely check out the link in our description. You can go below this video, down to the description, and you can click that link, and it'll bring you right to our online store where this vintage map is. So definitely check that out. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have so many more maps that we investigate, maps of Florida, of different cities throughout Florida, such as Tallahassee, Pensacola. We have a lot of different maps. We even cover maps, different states of the United States, different cities throughout the United States, different countries, old world maps. We cover a lot of historical topics. So definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel. Comment down in the comment section if you have any questions. Like this video, and I will see you guys soon. Okay, take care. All right, bye.